All right, so I've got an announcement to share at the end of this video, but before I do that, let me share what my life has been in a nutshell for the past 2 years. So I got married back in 2020, right in the middle of the pandemic, and everything was closed. We had to actually get married within a 90-day window because we're in a K1 visa process. Because of the pandemic, we had to drive from Las Vegas to Arizona and get married out there because it was one of the few states that still had their county courts still open during COVID-19. And then we went through pregnancy most of 2020. And by, the COVID-19 just really messed things up. I ended up getting laid off mid-June, and that's when I took advantage of, that time, and I kickstarted my YouTube channel. That's when I started recording most videos, most of the starting UX videos, and did the branding, did the visuals, the intros, the music. I invested into camera equipment. I really went all in inside my 2-bedroom apartment where I was renting at the time. My wife, she was still going through immigration process to become a resident after our K1 visa process. I'm a US citizen, so I sponsored her, and I was still without a job knowing that we had a child coming, and that situation was very unknown territory for me because as a US citizen sponsoring my wife as a legal alien status without any social security or any document under her name, she couldn't qualify for any medical aid or any type of government help. That I'm sponsoring, she's not supposed to do that. So then the only thing that I purchased for her was a traveler's health insurance, but even that would not cover any labor and delivery service from any hospital. So as you can imagine, I did not know what to do, but I did not lose faith. We prayed and the Lord answered, and we found a hospital who accepted us, but with the condition to pay cash under the payment plan. And the total ran us around $41,000. But given the financial situation we were in, they offered a payment plan of $7,000 with a $2,000 deposit. And honestly, there was still no way I could afford that while I was paying rent at the apartment where we were living. So then a decision had to be made. I talked to my sister about the situation, and back in November 2020, we moved out from our 2-bedroom apartment into my sister's house. And that is something that I'm always going to be grateful for her. She received us because honestly, I was not able to afford paying for child delivery and at the same time paying rent. That was just too much. And my sister, she really looked out for us, and something I'm forever grateful for her. So now, having to rent a room for my sister, who helped us big time financially, this allowed me to afford and pay all the medical checkups throughout the remaining months of my wife's pregnancy. So then I was in a situation coming from having a nice studio space, to barely having space to work from home. And here I am, this is the corner. I'm still here. So then, at the time I turned to Instagram so I wouldn't stop producing and share UX content. And it did go well. I did whatever I had to do with what I could and with what I had. And then my wife and I, we became parents in March of 2021 after a C-section. Our daughter Ellery, she was born into this world. And that's when I put everything on pause. No Instagram, no YouTube, just focused 100% on our baby and my wife's C-section recovery. Now, I did get my job back, but the health insurance, that help, it came in too late. That's it, so I had to pay cash, those $7,000. Let's go back to the job. So I've been working full-time as a UX designer, fully remote. Real quick, just wanted to interrupt here and clarify that I'm not fully remote, I'm hybrid. Right now I'm on the way to the office. We've been going to the office for about a couple months since June. And yeah, back to the video. I've been wanting to get some videos off the ground, but it's not the same when, when I had my old apartment, I could do that. But then now I'm working in this tiny little corner space inside my mom's bedroom. Like, I know it's embarrassing, but yeah, this is my mom's bedroom. She gave me a little corner here in this room, and I have to sometimes coordinate time with her. So when she's not in the room, I would, start working on things. But then, like, if I start a project, I would get random noises in the background, uh, probably door slams. The baby would get sick. She'll be crying. There's a lot of interruptions that honestly I couldn't focus. It's hard for me to focus. And not to mention, we also had COVID-19, COVID twice while Ellery was 9 months. So every time I started on something, I would get pulled away. I won't touch it until days later, maybe weeks, and then that momentum, it just gets lost. And I don't know if that's happened to you, but the struggle has been like real for us. And then on top of that, parenting, that's a whole new journey for us. So, the situation, it wasn't ideal for, I wasn't in the situation for what I wanted to produce and the focus I wanted to put into my side project. So I just completely paused and, said, this is temporary. I'm going to come back to it. And my focus has been family and work, and all my side projects, YouTube, everything's been taking the backseat. So I've been working very hard, but until now, things are about to change. And this past year, I've been saving up for a down payment on buying a house. I've been applying, I've been getting approved, but it's still not enough for what the market asks for right now. And we've considered also like moving out of state and looking outside of Las Vegas. The market has been so crazy lately. Honestly, it doesn't matter. What I'm looking for is a place to create a studio and have the peace of mind to record anything and produce content on the side. So we just decided to, we'll just do a house rental. To me, it's the same as if you were to buy a home but without having to fork out a down payment. At least for now, it's going to help us keep moving forward and reach our future goals. I got tired of waiting, feeling like I was trapped, held back. I'm a creator. I got creativity. I want to produce things, and I have a need to create an experiment. At least for now, this is a major milestone we're super excited for. And honestly, I cannot wait to share more as the day nears when we move in. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Wish us good luck, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.